just realized I do not think I have set up the new high score. Yes, it is 1 life. I don't think I set up the new high score from last time. I think I actually raised, yeah, I raised my high score for Oddysee. 40. Hello, short whistle, shrug, hop, fart. Anywho, last 1 life run for Exoddus for 2022. Yes, that's the year it is. That doesn't count. Alright, so I guess I'm doing a 1 life run of Exoddus. Thank you. I think the funny thing is it means now I don't have to worry about making the hunt. Oh, good gravy. I probably shouldn't throw my new glasses either, to be fair. I'm glad I put them down gently-ish. Would you believe, I picked up my new glasses 2 days before the race, so not only was I practicing for the race, I was practicing how to use my eyes properly again. So that was fun. But yes, thank you for clipping. What a mess. Okay, hopefully not breaking 2 games in the span of, 10 minutes. Last 1 life run for 2022 for Exoddus. Hopefully not ending within 20 seconds. So that is, hello, nope, hello, all ya, stop it. There we go, fine. Awesome, cool. Cool beans, cool beans. It was hello, Olia, stop it, fart, which is what I did, which is good, which is yes, which is awesome. Okay, cool. Alright. Okay, good. I remember how to game speak. Very good. Now, we're not speed running, so let's just take our time. I'm allowed to do that. No. Now, before anyone asks, no, I do not plan on racing Exoddus. Because the Oddysee race, I still need to get under an hour on my total time before I feel confident with that to run it proper. I firmly do not believe I am at a stage where I can run a game that is twice as long as quickly. The idea of that scares me. There we go. That should be perfect. And 1, 2, 3. Nope. That one. To be fair, I'm pretty sure the pool for people... I noticed that you had the majority of the sitting in Exoddus there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You started hot. Because your first run was 100% Exoddus, no major glitches, correct? Which, props, that's impressive, and to do it fast as well, that's insane. And I think that's kind of what made me go, ugh. Like, 1 life run is about as complicated as I want to get with Exoddus. Like, I'm happy just, sitting down, during a random week, playing through the game, possessing things, making them glow when I possess them, and then just getting on with the game. I'm not going for anything extravagant. No! Oh! Do tell. Define hardcore Exoddus. This would be... No.
Sorry. Okay. Follow me. Okay.
First completed run was 4 hours, 26 minutes.
Hi. You will follow me. Okay.
So when you say hardcore, you mean working it out with no strats?
Wait. Okay.
Or do you mean the true hardcore of playing the PAL PlayStation version, meaning it's the slowest it's ever gonna be? Because, like, that's pretty hardcore. If you can beat that in 4 hours, that's pretty dang impressive, I gotta say.
Sorry.
No, I need... No, I need...
Stop it.
I need that one.
Okay. Okay.
100%, no major glitches, but not allowed to... Okay.
You will wait. Follow me. Okay. Okay.
Death respawn at the beginning of the path. Yeah, that's... Okay. "100% Oddysee Run of Exoddus. I follow." Yeah, that's, Yeah, that's hardcore. Definitely. Definitely. Da-da-da.
You will follow me. Okay. Okay.
That's understandable.
Okay.
That is understandable.
You will follow me. Okay.
Now I understand.
Work.
To be fair, in a speedrunning context, you'd kind of need to do it hardcore to do it fast.
You will follow me. Okay. Okay.
To be fair, I shouldn't be saying that given the, how Sunday went for me. You know, the whole Paramonia, game has crashed on me. Get into RuptureFarms 2, game crashes on me immediate. No, it was Scribanian Temple, I think. Somewhere crashed on me the second I walked into it. Might have been Zulog 2. I can't even remember. Like, this happened yesterday and I've already forgotten. I guess it's also a thing of learning how similar but differently the AI behaves. That also is a bit intimidating to me as well.
You follow me. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I think definitely for the sake of not clawing my way around my keyboard, I do need to work out how to get XPad running. So I will need to talk to Legna and get my head around that, because I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I need my PlayStation shoulder button configurations. I need it. Like, I was getting fast using the game speak on my right hand and the keypad, but it's not efficient. That's the thing. I can make it work with keyboard. Just not ideal. But yeah. Come on. There we go. I just had a moment then of, wouldn't it be funny if I walked off the ledge? Don't do that. Please don't. Not in the mood. But yeah, I think Oddysee is just the right kind of length to get my head around in a speedrunning context. There's just so much to Exoddus. I love it, but Exoddus is the kind of game that I enjoy at my own pace, in my own time, at my own speed. I don't think I'd be jumping to speedrun it anytime soon. Hey, that could change in like 5 to 10 years. But right now, I'm happy keeping my bucket list for speedrunning games to like 2 or 3. Zul Redimensioned, Abe's Oddysee, and maybe New and Tasty. But to be fair, I'm already scared as it is of the swinging rocks in Abe's Oddysee. The idea of dealing with the swinging rocks in New and Tasty fast terrifies me. I'm scared. But I also know that the New and Tasty speedrunning side of things is considerably smaller. So I don't know, I feel like that also gives me a lot of opportunity to learn. That'll fluff around and find out, who knows. It is hard to say. But yeah, hope everyone's December's been going off to a relatively good start. Christmas is looking like this year it's going to be a little bit more low-key. Not too bombastic, but that's probably kind of good, honestly. I don't want to tap myself out of energy midway through then, and then have no energy until I go back to work in the middle of January. Not in the. I don't really want to burn myself out like that. Do. Okay then. And also, it just dawned on me that because I'm in a different place to where I was last Christmas, I don't even know what we're doing for a tree either. No, we've got decorations set up. I hadn't even thought about a tree. That'll be something to consider. Tree upstairs. No, I don't like, honestly, I don't think I like the sound of that. Sounds bad, don't do that. But yeah, other than that, Christmas is looking to be pretty good fun. Melbourne weather is unpredictable, so it looked like December was going to be warm, and then they've just decided, nah. Winter 3.0. Spring never got warm, so summer's not going to get warm either. Have fun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think. I've got everyone? I've got everyone. Awesome. I think that's the other thing, is because of how particular I am when I'm doing one life runs, the idea of rushing some of these areas just, it makes me squeamish. There's a methodical attitude to Abe's Exoddus that is harder to break compared to Abe's Oddysee. I'd love to try and apply what I've learned from Oddysee to Exoddus. Doesn't stop it from being terrifying though. But that jump there. Like, I do that constantly now because it just makes it so much more consistent. I love it. A lifesaver. Okay. Oh, I will admit, I would have loved to have been going further in a run with Oddysee tonight, but I'm okay with it. I gave Oddysee a lot of love yesterday. I don't know if I'm going to be ending up on a leaderboard for Oddysee anytime soon, but it would be nice. It would be good to aim for it. Also, it just gives me a better appreciation for how Exoddus works as well. And if anything, I think this is also the one community, the speedrunning community for the Oddworld games, that all universally agree the swinging rocks in Paramonia are the worst thing. No matter how much you might dislike Fleeches, or puzzles involving Gluckins, or whether you think Munch's Oddysee is boring, or whatever you think about any of the other games, or what your big problem is, those swinging rocks universally hated. And I loathe them in casual play already, but knowing that in a speedrun context they are one of the most aggravating things in the world. Seconded only by slogs having unpredictable and inconsistent AI. And in the order of annoying things, I don't know what comes third, but inconsistent rock throwing arcs when you throw up. I don't like that one. I didn't like that before, and I hate it in speedruns. So, I don't know. If I were to say the three things that I dislike... actually, I don't know. Roll jumping and frame-perfect dodging around sligs both do suck. That one slig in Mosaic Lines is a pain in the tail. I did not like him. Could have done without that nonsense. Anyways, rambling aside. Is the tension music going to keep going? I would have laughed if the tension music followed me into Tunnel 3. Okay. 6 rocks. Lovely. Not quite. There we go. Should have moved further one square. That would have helped. But actually, while I think about it, Murky, if anyone suggests the idea of doing an Exoddus race, please let me know. Because the idea terrifies me even more than the Oddysee race I just did. And yet, even if at most I just commentate, I kind of want to see that. I realize full well Exoddus is a lot harder to orient around people's schedules. Where most of the top runners are averaging somewhere between 35 to 45 on a full game run for Oddysee, that's easier to work around people's IRL schedules. So that's just perfect speed running and racing material. This game is so much longer than that, and that's so much harder to negotiate. It's like, go away, sort out a bowl of popcorn, do all of that jazz, come back later.
Oh yeah. It will be okay. Wait. Okay.
Though I will admit, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I did at one point have a temptation to go and watch some Exoddus runs when I was practicing Oddysee, but I actively decided not to so that I didn't distract myself, and I gave myself extra attention time on specifically Paramonian Temple. If I'd been able to grab those patterns, like the really particular strats faster, and had been able to sort of do some more practice runs outside of the race, I could have easily, I think, given myself a little bit of browsing time, but nah. I think I'm definitely glad that I took as long as I did to grab things. Does make me excited for next time though, definitely. I think more than anything, I'm more likely to do some more speedrun attempts of Zul Redimensioned sooner than Abe's Oddysee, and give or take on what happens with the losers bracket for the Oddysee Open. But yeah, I keep looking at my 2 speedrun submissions for Zul Redimensioned, and I keep thinking, I know I can do better. Like, at the moment, I'm the only person with a speedrun time at all for Ultimate Ninja mode. However, I think Redimensioned mode, I can definitely make my run considerably faster. I think at the moment I'm sitting 4th out of 5 runs. And I'd like to be ambitious and aim for the top. Because that game is just as much my childhood as the Oddworld games are. So it would be kind of poetic to have those two as the games I'm speedrunning. And if I could... If the meta for those games could become something that I'm witnessing in front of me, that'd be beautiful. I'd love that. I know, I'm rambling a lot here, so anyone who doesn't know what a Zul or a Gremlin is, you will have no context to what I'm talking about. He's a ninja that goes gyak, and he was on the Mega Drive and the Super Nintendo, but first on the Amiga. And the first game got a reboot by the same people who made Wobble Dogs. And it is amazing. And it is specifically built to encourage replay value through speedrunning the game. And while the speedrun scene for the game is small, it is incredibly addictive. Like, there are 2 Zul games, but the replay value is stronger for the first one, mostly because it has about 15 different ports. But also because the second game is so unforgiving and very particular, and is also less user-friendly, especially today. It was literally on Amiga, Atari Jaguar, and DOS. And that's it. That is all that the second Zul game was on. Zul 1, that made it to the main consoles, that made it to Game Boy, that had a backport to Master System. Look at you, Brazil, getting a little bit in on the action as well. Most computers, and now it has a version that takes elements from all of those versions and replay value that makes it easy to speedrun. It was built to be enjoyed repetitively. I had one stream that I just booted the game up again, and all I was doing was just redoing levels, trying to beat the levels with the dev times. That's all I was doing for about 2 hours. That was just a good stream, and then that was when I went, ooh, I'm enjoying this a lot. And then a week later, the devs have just gone, hey, so, anyone want to try speedrunning this game? I was like the 5th person who said yes. That should be good. Perfect. How many rocks? 5. I don't need many more rocks, if any.
Wait. Okay.
There's always a part in the game where I keep forgetting if I need them for anything else in RuptureFarms. Okay.
Follow me. Okay.
Bit more. Alright. The fact that I remembered, 1, I can see him, and 2, that is so consistent. Also, I feel a lot more comfortable with Exoddus taking my time.
Oh yeah. You will follow me.
Because I also feel like the hitboxes are less temperamental.
Wait. Okay. Okay.
You done? Jeez.
Hi. You will follow me. Okay. Hi. You will follow me.
Yeah, I'll take you over here now before I forget. Because then you're already over here and I don't have to worry about you.
Okay.
Guess that's the other thing, is that there are just so many spots where, depending on what I'm doing, there are just so many things that I could be doing faster. And Exoddus just is so... I love how creative the puzzles and the trials and the levels are for Exoddus, but it does mean that there is a very particular way that certain ones have to be done. I mean, I say that now, and yet when I was making comments about Oddysee that way, people are like, nah, there's always at least 3 other ways, and in hindsight they feel so obvious. I don't know. There's something about the way that Exoddus plays through that I don't think I could transition to speedrunning it well, let alone fast.
Oh yeah. You will follow me. Okay.
That's gonna be my homework. Just for my own knowledge will be to watch a speedrun of Exoddus and see,
You will follow me. Okay.
compared to Oddysee, how bonkers it gets. Because I know there isn't as much of Exoddus out there as there is Oddysee.
Follow me. You will. Okay. Wait. Okay. Okay. Okay.
But that's why I want to see. I want to see how bonkers Exoddus can get.
Oh yeah. You will follow me. Okay.
Before anyone asks, would I look at speedruns for Soulstorm? I still have to play the game first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Mostly because I'm still trying to edit edit 3 playthroughs of Munch's Oddysee, finish off a major project I've been working on since 2020, which is the legacy of Kakarot videos, Finish off 4 other projects. Oh wait, I don't have the image on screen anymore. And then I want to set up the PS5 and stream Soulstorm with an uprevved streaming setup. But I do not currently have a space that complements that. So we are not yet ready. And who knows, there's every possibility that depending on how well set up I am, I might want to do Crisis Core on stream first. Alright, just the opportunity to play Crisis Core on stream. The idea excites me. That comes out in 2 days. I'm not going to stream it in 2 days though. I will admit though, I did get a capture card cable for the PSP. Turns out mine is not the 3000 model, so the PSP Hyperkin cable that I got is for the wrong model of PSP. That was funny. But I don't even know what I would stream from the PSP. I'd be curious. Could do some Ape Escape. Could be fun. I could do Mega Man Powered Up. Or Maverick Hunter. That could be fun too. There are a couple of good options. But I've got to work out how I'd actually get that running properly first. I really shouldn't be brainstorming other major projects to start when I've still got about 12 going that I need to finish. The joys of content creation mixed with ADHD, ladies and gentlemen. It is a pain in the tail.
Oops. Oh yeah, it will follow me. Okay. Wait. Okay.
Went to all the effort of learning this game speak. And I'm just like, I can't do this anymore. That button. That'd do it.
Oh yeah, it will follow me. Okay.
1, 2. Alright, let's go get our friends.
Hi, it will follow me. Oops. Oh yeah, it will follow me. Okay.
Lovely.
Oops.
Okay. Now, I don't think I've had it happen on one of these runs, but I know one time that I have been playing, I had some very unfortunate luck where instead of telling me to freeze, the sleep just shot me with no warning whatsoever.
Hi, it will follow me. Okay. Oh yeah, it will follow me. Okay.
Okay. So. Weep.
Oh yeah, it will follow me.
1, 2, 3. Careful, Abe. touch wood. This is where I mucked up last time because I had decided I was going to try and be sneaky and pull the lever and keep walking like a doofus. I very infrequently catch him, but I thought I could. There he is. Lovely. I believe what I was promising was this time I was going to do Mudanchee first. Go! You can't tell me what to do. You're not my real dad. Alright. Perfect. Perfect. That's what we like to see. Also, grabbing onto the ledge and not being a dingus, that'd be great. There we go. Lovely. Okay. Ah. Wish traffic was this uncomplicated. Okay.
Oh yeah, it will follow me. Oh yeah, it will follow me. Okay.
And 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Okie dokie 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 dokie. I think we can get just down to the ledge under boiler 1. There we go. I believe yes. The day I realized he can't actually see me when I'm hanging there on the way down, that was just... yes. Don't throw a rock at him, Abe. Don't do that. Abe. Come on. Good. Roll. Okay. Necrum time. Still not doing that one yet. I am not ready. Yes, I am fully aware that if I could pull it off in this run, it would immediately make my total my new personal best. I am well aware of that. I am not ready. You know what? I'll make that a goal for next year. Next time. For the January run. We'll aim for that. Okay. Cool. To be fair, even outside of a one life run context, I'm probably due to play through Exoddus again from start to finish, so I'm feeling like maybe before I do play Soulstorm, when I'm finally ready to do that, I'll just do a run from start to finish on stream of Abe's Exoddus, and then I'll jump into Soulstorm. Just because I'm, you know, a glutton for punishment like that. Just love me some herb. Okay. That does get grating on the ears, that one. Okay. That's the other thing that scares me in the idea of doing a speedrun of Exoddus. Just leeches. In general. Like, I see the runs of Oddysee that make use of getting really close and personal with bees, and that in itself makes me terrified. I can't imagine doing things that would put you at risk of taking fleech licks and still playing the game, because I imagine that's what a fast run of Exoddus would look like. Would be the same thing, but with that changeover in there. Okay. Yep. Working at this pace, at my own pace, so much easier. Ooh, okay, that was cutting it close. Okay. I am curious to see what kind of speedruns exist for the other games, though. Now that I have gone into this space and I am seeing firsthand just how wild it can get, there's some things that I'm just curious to learn, and there's other things I just want to watch. I think that's where I'm sitting with Exoddus is, I want to learn how to do Oddysee fast. I want to watch people play Exoddus fast. Fast Abe's Exoddus just feels like, you know, the Olympics. You know you can't necessarily compete with that, but dang is it nice to watch. Jeez, I'm comparing, like, it sounds like I'm comparing Abe's Exoddus to flipping Bathurst. What am I doing here? These are weird analogies. Weird analogies. Oh, I love it. I think it's also just sort of the realization of, did I really race a game that I've been playing most of my life against someone who knows how to speedrun it? Yes, I did indeed do that. Yes, I did way better than I thought I did. It was still slow. It was still fast compared to where I used to be. And letting that go. And I feel like I can already feel it having changed the way I play the game. Not to a point that I'm not gonna, like, when I'm not speedrunning, I won't play the game casually. But I think it's also a case of I have a better understanding of what is wasting time with the way those games play now. That being said, I won't try and apply what I've learned to New and Tasty, because again, completely different game engine. But I'm sure there'll be some... There'll be something I can carry across, for sure. Give me a New and Tasty race. I'd be on board for that, absolutely. Can't do that. Okay. Swiftly realizing that rolling cancels a whole lot more things in Abe's Oddysee than it does in Abe's Exoddus. Also, specifically remembering that, Murky, I think last time you tuned in, I died here. So, let's not repeat that, methinks. And it's, no, it's shoot button. That makes sense. Now, when I think about it like that, it makes perfect sense. That camera didn't, though. Climb down. Climb down. Okay. Next is here. Awesome. Now I want to go. Then. Awesome. That's what we like to see. This feels good. This does feel really good. Even just doing one life runs, there's something incredibly cathartic about it. It's a weird mix of pressure but also puzzle solving in a different way. I think it's just the enjoyment of playing Abe's Exoddus in an Abe's Oddysee way. It doesn't seem to be getting stale for me. I'm enjoying it. Hardcore though, that's that's still breaking my head a little bit. Braver man than I, Murky, braver man than I. I don't think I could do that. Alright. I think next year is going to be the year I start adding more secret passages in. I'm going to start here. That is this one. Ah, the one that has ended runs before. Probably good to start here then. Yep. Awesome. Off to a good start. That is all. Anything to get the Fleech music off screen. So I can just focus on the lovely sounds of Mudanchee. Awesome. We're talking about it. Oh yeah, Digimon World. So I'm definitely going to do, I think, a Digimon World stream before the end of the year. I'll admit, I was considering doing something a little more Christmas themed. If I could have the conversation with the necessary parties about it. I was actually thinking of doing like a playing James Pond 2, but playing multiple versions. I don't know. I think the idea, I like it, but I think it's the kind of thing I'd want to do for like a charity stream. Like, donate for me to play this version of a game for longer, or vote for your favorite version you'd want me to play for longer, and then go through like 12 different versions of James Pond. I like the idea of that as like a charity incentive, which again I'd probably do through Safe in Our World. Not through like those garbage charities that Twitch ended up adding to their charity dashboard. I mean, what is wrong with them? Jeez, Twitch, why would you add hate groups to your charity list? That's just dumb. Why would you do that? It's just freaking stupid, and I refuse to use that part of their setup. It is so poorly optimized, and someone clearly did not bother to check what they were adding. And I am beyond disgusted. The fact that there are at least 12 charities on that list, that if you Google them, within 30 seconds, you can easily see which ones are hate groups, and they didn't think to freaking check? That blows my mind. And it upsets me. So incredibly upsets me. This is not Oddworld Adventures 2. Stop doing that. Point being, do not use the charity lists built into the charity dashboard on Twitch. It is wrong. They do not check their charities, and there are at least 10 hate groups in there. It is dumb. It is stupid. Do not use the lists that Twitch has enabled, some of which believe people like me should not exist. I do not believe that that was smart in any capacity, and I do not like it. I pride myself on trying to make this space inclusive, fun, and ridiculous. And when I say ridiculous, I mean from a sense of a giggle factor. I don't mean in terms of bigotry. Bigotry isn't silly, bigotry is dumb. And I will not have it on my streams. At all. Get that cuckoo and the Cocoa Puffs out of here. Point being, If I find out Safe in Our World have some kind of Christmas charity incentive, I will jump right on that, and I will see if there is a way that I could possibly do, I don't know, 12 days of 12 games of Pondmas. That to me sounds like it could be a fun thing to do. Yep, you do your thing. Bye. I'm glad I picked this door now because I need to do this. Okay. Oh. Okay. I clinched it. I probably cut that rope way too fine. Running. Ledge. Okay. That is a wall. I don't care. Where was I? Oh yeah, hate groups. Do not like hate groups in my charity space. Get out of that nonsense. If you won't even support a charity that I have been part of twice, that is a known charity that does good work, then I will just get speared by a scrab and call it a day. That is annoying. That is very annoying. Ah! I was close though. It's interesting. This one surprisingly hasn't killed me all that many times. Like, I've been doing the One Life runs April 2021, somewhere around there, March, April-ish. So this one hasn't killed me that often. I haven't actually run into problems with this one all that much. That one actually kind of surprising. I do need to practice Mudanchee more, rather than just doing Mudomo. So this is kind of part of that, I guess. Might be something worth going away, practicing, and coming back to. Or just not rushing as much.